Hi everybody, very good evening. Am I audible and visible everyone? Hi Krishnaveni, hello Veshu, how are you everybody? Very good evening and a warm welcome to Vedantu JEE English channel. This is me, your master teacher Nabamita Bhattacharya, and today I am here to tell you some of the tips and tricks or hacks, whatever you want to say it, you can call it. Okay, so I am going to tell you about some of the tips and tricks or hacks regarding the multiple correct answer type questions that come in JEE Advanced. Did you hear me properly? Not the multiple choice questions. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the multiple correct answer type questions. Okay, those kind of questions, how can we solve? Okay, shall we start? Hi Akhil, I'm good. How are you? Okay, so before I start with the session, guys, don't forget to subscribe to Vedantu JEE English channel. Although the name is Vedantu JEE English channel, you know that in this channel, we deal with MCET, we deal with CUET, we are going to deal with VIT, EEE, BITSET, all of these exams and absolutely in English. So stay tuned to the channel, don't go anywhere, keep coming back, and we will definitely see you with more and more amazing content, and we would definitely like to know from you also what you really want. Okay, moving on, if you want to stay connected with me on Instagram, then here is my Instagram account, Beyond the Classrooms. If you want to stay connected, then this is where you can connect with me. Okay, all right, moving on from here. Now let's start with our today's session. Okay, now in today's session, like I told you, that I am going to talk to you about the multiple correct answer type questions. Okay, yeah. Now in the first thing you have to understand that these are called as MSQ. Okay, now these MSQ, not MCQ, this is MSQ. Okay, there will be in the section 2 6 questions with 4 options. Still 4 options. So don't get confused thinking that, oh, this must also be MCQ. No, not at all. Okay, this is where multiple answers are correct. There will be 6 questions with 4 options in which either one or more than one options can be correct. Okay, all right, this much you understand. Now in this case, what is NTA or what is JEE Advanced trying to gather from the answer? They're not trying to look at the speed. They're not trying to look at how fast you can solve the questions. Not at all. What they are actually trying to gather from you is that how accurate you are, how precise you are in your calculation, and how accurately do you know your facts, and how accurately are you able to apply your knowledge while solving the question. Okay, yes, are you understanding this? And in this case here, what they are trying to look at is your IQ. How high is your IQ? Yeah, this is why there are so many stages of this exam, right? JEE Mains and JEE Advanced. Mains, a lot of students can still clear it, but for Advanced, very few students, even crack Mains and go for Advanced. So you understand that the competition is already among the toppers, right? It's already among the topper, correct? Yes. So spend a little time with these type of questions. It's not like MCQ where you have to tuck, just click on the answers or just, draw it on the OMR sheet. No. Spend some time, understand what they are actually asking. Now, obviously, in chemistry, okay, when we talk about the MSQs, as in multiple answers are correct. Bro, listen, okay? Listen to the class. Where were you all this time? Huh? I already told you that MSQs are multiple answers are correct. Okay, in this case, multiple answers are correct. Okay. So in chemistry, what happens is these questions are mostly conceptual. Okay, these questions are mostly conceptual. And one chapters and related to many concepts, right? So you know that one chapter has many concepts that is related, isn't it? So basically, that's what they are trying to tap on. Okay, all right, yes. Now moving on from here, let's also understand the marking scheme here so that we can get the maximum amount of marks from here. Okay, what is a marking scheme? You have to understand that if you have ticked the correct answer, yes, and all the correct answers have been ticked, okay, all the correct answers have been answered by you. Let's say that there is a question, which says that which ones are alphabets? Which ones are alphabets? Let's just say, okay, which ones are alphabets? Now, option A is given to you as D, option B is K, option C is Q, and option D is 7. Now, what are the correct answers, guys? What are the correct answers? The correct answers are D, K, Q. All of these are correct answer, isn't it? So, if you click or if you answer option A, option B, option C, then you are going to get +4. Only then you are going to get +4, okay? But let's just say that you only tap or you only tick option A and option B. Then you might get partial marks. You might get partial marks. You will probably get +2. But if let's say that if all the 4 options are correct, let's say that here instead of 7 they have written here H. If it was H, that means all the 4 options are correct. Now, if you have clicked only option A, B, C, they will give you 3 marks. Okay, they will give you 3 marks. But if only 3 answers are correct and out of that you have only clicked on option A and option B, then you are going to get +2 mark. And in all the other cases, there will be negative -2 marking. Okay, there will be negative -2 marking. Are you getting it? Are you getting it? Okay. And if only 2 options are correct, and you click on only one, then you might get only +1 marks. Understanding, everybody? Is this clear how to do this? Is this clear? Now what you have to understand is, here you cannot just use elimination method like you do in JEE Mains. In JEE Mains, I know that many of you actually click on the correct answer just by looking at the question. You read the question and then you go for all those tips and tricks that many people have taught you, that extreme values are not correct or extreme values are correct. If there are the same options, similar options, then you can just click on one of them, right? All of that you probably have read. So you probably go for, elimination method and then you just click on one of the correct answers or not, right? But here, elimination method is not going to work. All the options that are there right in front of you in the question paper, yes, make sure that you weigh all the options carefully. The options may be linked or may not be. In fact, treat all the options like separate questions and try to solve them. That will be even a better idea to do it. Treat each and every option like a different question and try to solve it, try to correlate it with the question. Only then you answer. Okay? Read the question repeatedly. Repeatedly you read the question again and again. Read the question. Why? Because most of the questions here in this category will be of 6 to 8 lines, and you will not be able to remember each and every line, right? You will not be able to. So it's a better idea to read the question at least 2-3 times, or or more than that, because they are really big questions. Okay? Yes. And when you read them so many times, when you read it and read it slowly, break it into pieces and then read it 2-3 times, then there will not be any misinterpretation. Okay? You will not be misinterpreting the question that is given to you. Understood? Okay. Now, apart from that, one more thing is, in the multiple correct answer type questions, don't try to attempt each and every question. Okay? Do not try to attempt all the question. I'm going to write it down here. Do not try to attempt all the question. There are certain questions that if you do not know, you're going to lose -2 marks, bacha. -2. And that is important for you, that is rank deciding. Okay. So do not try to attempt all questions. Okay. Only whatever you are sure of, all the questions that you are sure of, just attempt those. Alright guys, okay? Yes, now moving on from here, if you think that this video will help you in increasing your marks for JEE Advanced, do share it with your friends, okay? I hope that you like the session. Thank you so much for watching it. I'll see you next time. Tara, bye-bye.